Welcome back everyone. This is the session 3 from the playlist of electromagnetic induction. The topic is Faraday's law of induction, and today we will be discussing about this topic in brief. So Faraday conducted a number of experiments in which he took a closed coil and brought one bar magnet towards it and moved this bar magnet away from it. So in both the cases what he found that the EMF was induced in this closed coil due to the changing magnetic flux, because the magnetic flux was found to be changing due to the relative motion of the bar magnet and this closed coil. So due to the changing magnetic flux, and EMF was induced in this closed coil, and that induced EMF produced an electric current in the coil. Similarly, he also found that the flux linked with this coil was changing with time when he brought a current carrying coil. Now that is another coil in which a current is flowing. So he brought that current carrying coil towards this coil, and when he brought that current carrying coil towards this coil, and when he moved that current carrying coil away from it also. So in both the cases what he found that the magnetic flux which was linked with this coil was changing with time, and because of that changing magnetic flux, an EMF was induced in this coil, and because of this induced EMF, an electric current was produced in this coil. So Faraday finally concluded that when magnetic flux linked with the coil changes, an EMF is induced in it, which produces an electric current in the coil. The magnitude of this induced EMF in a closed coil or in a circuit is given by this formula, that is, this is the induced EMF and this is equal to the rate of change of magnetic flux, and here the minus sign indicates that the induced EMF is opposing the change in the magnetic flux which causes this induced EMF. Now if the coil has got N turns, then the induced EMF is given by N d phi upon dt. This is and here again this minus sign indicates that the induced EMF is opposing the change in the magnetic flux which causes this induced EMF. So here from this formula we can see that if this induced EMF can be increased by increasing the number of turns in the coil. So this is all I have for this session. In the next session I will be taking up a question which will be based on the Faraday's law of induction and the magnetic flux. So till then, have a nice day. Bye.